All right, so welcome everybody to tonight's members meeting. We are really super excited to have you here. Always excited. And so to get this party started, we have top of the agenda, talk about the top gainer strategy, why you should get started immediately, and testimonials for the top gainer strategy. All right, so Mr. Shea, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate this opportunity. Our coach, Coach Nnamdi, you've been a blessing. You've been an a kind of inspirator. You have been an inspirator, honestly, to every one of us. I have to be honest with you about that. I really appreciate you for even making this happen for us again this evening, to be able to talk with ourselves and share some great ideas with ourselves. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And to all the leaders in the house, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those who are joining us for the first time, I want to say thank you for coming. We truly appreciate you. And I believe that after this meeting, your life is not going to remain the same. That one is certain. So on the agenda, the first one says why you should start using the top gainer strategy immediately. I'm sure every one of us here must have watched the videos of the top gainers strategy. I believe you must have. If you have not, I want to say you're shooting yourself on the foot. I want to say you're shooting yourself on the foot. But if you have not, please, after this meeting, you need to get back, watch it, the 3 videos, 1, 2, 3, over and over and over, and master this video. All right, and master what has been explained there. Now, after watching it, you can get back to any of the leaders in case you still have questions. Because if you are using the top gainer strategy, right, if you build up your skill on it, one thing is certain, that your trades will always sell off successfully. I can tell you that confidently. Having had the opportunity of having practical training based on what Coach Nnamdi taught us, having practical training. We had practical training on Tuesday. We also had on a Thursday, all right? Going through that practical training, I have actually seen results from some of those who started using it immediately. Yes, from somebody that we had a meeting on Tuesday, I saw a result. It was awesome. It was wonderful. Madam Ife, I don't know if she's here. She's here. Please, you need to give us testimony. And at the same time, also, those we had together on Thursday have been seeing results from my back office. That shows that they are doing this thing and they are getting the results. With top gainer strategy that we are using right now, you will always, if you sit at it and get your signal, all right, you will always have enough trade available for you to take. You will not need to wait for the leaders to send you signals, but instead you start generating your signals yourself. If you're still waiting on signals from the leaders because you have not mastered the top gainer strategy, that means that your success is going to be limited. Let me explain that. Like a typical example, let's say I am supposed to give the signal every day, and we give like 1 or 2 signals every day. All right. What if you have, you've taken the first signal, it's sold. You took the second one, it's sold. And because I've given 2, I felt 2 is enough. And I went about doing other things I was busy to do. I mean, that I needed to do. All right. Do you know that for that day, you could actually take like 4 or 5 trades? Because I know of someone that I know he took like 5 or 6 trades and he made like $17 that same day. I'm sure the person should be here. If he's not here, he has a friend that will help to testify to that. When you fail to go to use the top gainer strategy, you will limit your success by yourself. when you decide to look into the top gainer strategy and master it and practice it and begin to use it for yourself, then your success is in your hand. And that's what the leadership of this team, energy team, desires for everyone. They want you to succeed at your level. They want you, no, they don't want anyone to cap your success. So that's, I mean, we're talking about 300 trades that we're actually using. Some of us have started using it. You could achieve this. You know, whenever we're having the prospect meeting, we'll say that, well, we talk about maybe a year or two. You could. But while I was speaking with some of the team leaders on Thursday, I heard one of them say it is achievable under 1 year. I want to say one of the leaders here, right, at the meeting that day has done like 27 trades, if I'm not wrong. He has done as much as 27 trades out of 300 trades. So with that, please, am I being heard? Can I be heard, please?
Yes, you're audible, absolutely audible.
Am I being heard?
We can hear you. We can.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So like one thing we need to understand is that if you understand the top gainer strategy, you will move faster and you have a better results. You know, at times when we give signals, if I drop a signal or Coach Nandi dropped a signal or any of the leaders drop the signal in the group, all right? You know, before you know that the signal has been dropped, before you now put it into your trade, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. And 1 or 2 minutes could mean a lot in trade. But if you know it yourself, one thing is certain, right? You will be able to do it at the exact time. You will be able to input the result, the trade at the exact time, and you will not miss out. When you know how to operate the top gainer strategy, it's going to build up your confidence. I tell you that. It's going to build up your, not pride, but it's going to build up that confidence. You can wake up anytime in the night. Maybe just wake up and you want to go and pee. You go and pee, and then you can just set a trade and you imagine what you're going to generate when you do that. So many benefits accrue to you. And you know what? This is a life skill. This is a life skill. Honestly, I can't express how happy I am about this strategy, top gainer strategy. I can't really express it enough. It's a life skill that you can keep using to trade. You don't need to look for anyone again. To me now, I'm like a king. I see myself as a king because I know this thing. I can use it. I don't need to depend on anyone. And that's the plan of the leadership of this energy team, so that you can really perform on your own, and at the same time, the people that you introduce to RoyalQ, all right, those in your team, you can also build them up faster. What if you have some team members, people decide to join you, and because you don't understand it well, you're looking for Ade Direct, you're looking for Coach Nnamdi, you're looking for Madam Ngozi, or you're looking for any of the leaders to come and help you speak with them. While you're doing that, who knows? Maybe they might not even be available. And so the person you brought in will see you as someone that is not capable of doing anything. And I won't lie to you, if you're not capable of doing anything, all right, it's going to be like a disappointment to them. And that's why you need to know how to do it so that you can also help them. Someone has helped you. The leadership of this group has helped you. Coach Nnamdi has been a blessing to every one of us. If I have to keep talking over and over and over, so many things for you to really benefit at that. So at this junction, I just want to say, because of time, I want to say yes. Top gainer strategy is the ultimate. It's the best thing so far, so good I've come in contact with when we talk about crypto trading. It's the best, and I'm so grateful. And I know you are also grateful, and I know that for everyone that's even eventually gone ahead to do the practical training, all right, on physical meeting on Tuesday and Thursday, if they are here, I'm sure they will also be able to say one thing, say one good thing about it. So with that, I believe, yes, I've been able to say why you should start. And you need to start that now if you have not started. After this Zoom meeting, you need to get back and watch all those videos. And when you watch them, then you watch out for the next training. You can ask any of the leaders questions and we'll be there definitely to guide you. All right. Coach Nnamdi, I think I'm through with that, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for those insightful words. And you said it in massive detail. All right. Why wait for signals when you can generate your own signals? All right. I think at this point, no need of I don't want to bore the ocean of that. It's time for testimonials. So Mr. Shaye will also anchor this part. If you have used the top gainer strategy, please. The reason we're asking you to speak is most persons still don't understand. Most persons are still being emotional about the dip. Most of the coins that have been in the dip since the middle of March, most of them they might be released this June, all right? If the market moves as we expect. You need to learn this process. Get $50, $100, start practicing it ahead of your money coming out of the dip. So it's testimonial time. It's share over to you. Please, if you have testimonials about using this strategy, please unmute yourself and share with us.
All right, thank you so much. I'm sure I've seen some names there. So definitely we want you to just raise up your hand. I'm going to call you one after the other so that you can actually share your testimony in respect of the top gainers coin. All right, Mr. Joel. All right, you have the floor. Can go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, house. I just like to appreciate everybody, especially Coach Nnamdi and my leader, Mr. Shaye. I've been enjoying it, but I was a bit confused watching those videos. But yesterday we had a meeting, and during that training, we just okay, let's put this thing to practice. So I just used $10 we just did it. On that, it's up to 5-10 minutes, the coin I've sold. And I just said, this thing is real. So since that yesterday, I've been checking, reading, looking at it, practicing on my own and using the top gainer coins, and it's working. It's working. I want to encourage people. Yeah, in 2021, I joined too, but I didn't really do anything much. And some few weeks back, I was just at home. I just heard RoyalQ. I said RoyalQ. So I called my upline then to give me Mr. Shaye's number. I had money I was expecting. And since then, the money was not coming. I said, no, this $100, $200 that I need to use to start, I will start. And in less than about 15 days now, I've had about $10 right now added to the money with $100, which is, if I had more money and I'm paying more attention, I can generate my own signal, I'll make more money. I want to encourage everybody, it's a business to go into. I was speaking because my family are in Ibadan. I was speaking with all of them today, and I told them, we're going to sell one of our land. All of you will start trading. And so they are really expecting me. Next weekend, I will be with them. We want to see some of the videos we have watched and share together and bring people in. This is going to transform life. So I'd like to thank every one of you, Coach Nnamdi, my team leader, Mr. Shaye. Thank you, and everybody in the house. And I did direct and every other person. Yesterday was fun and yesterday was great. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Okay.
You say you made $10 with $100.
No. Yes. Because even yesterday when you put is it Bokni what? and I didn't see it on time. When I got back home, I saw it. So I used the signal that Coach Sheye taught us yesterday. So I input it, I checked and checked, and I measure it. You said we should take 1.5. I measured, I said, no, this thing I can take 2%. So I just put 2%. And initially I used to use $40. I said, no, this one I'm not going to use $40. So I use $60 and I say one margin call, 20. And before I could know, early this morning, it has sold. And the money has been made.
Wow.
So it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. And like I said, I want to thank you and my team leader and every other person that have been dropping signal. I know we can do it. I've started talking to my people. I've started encouraging them, and I want to start having seminars. In fact, my plan now is to even employ young boys that know about system, pay them 60,000, 70,000 naira a month. Look for about $5,000 to $10,000. I know I can raise it if I really want to raise that money. I know I can raise it. And just turn my office, real estate office, to cryptocurrency office. I don't know why I'm paying almost 700,000 and for real estate. Bring boys there, give them system. Let everybody start making money. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. Joel. Powerful.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Yes, let's hear from Madam Happiness. Let's hear from Madam Happiness. Kindly unmute yourself and let's hear from you, ma'am. Madam Happiness. I hope I can be heard. Yeah. Okay, maybe she's not okay. Okay, fine. Now the thing is this, I'm sure there's some of us still in the house that ask testimony. I'm so sure about that. I'm so sure about that. Okay, fine. Oh, this person is not here. Adi Direct's friend is not here. Okay, fine. Adi Direct, I'm seeing results at my back office, of your transaction. Please, can you just tell us about it? Okay, Humble King. Okay. Adi Direct, kindly hold on. Let Humble King speak, please. Humble King, kindly unmute and speak. Humble, all right. Let's hear from you.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
My regard goes to Mr. M. Namdi, the coach. I want to use this opportunity to thank him for the great opportunity. For the beginning, I thought that this is just like it before. That was a 2021. So I want to use this great opportunity to thank him, and I pray that God Almighty will reward him for the great opportunity. And I want to share my testimony and see how trading goes. I already discussed with him that I will be live in webinar this night. So I want to use the opportunity to thank him and tell those people that he are live, to tell them how the strategy is. And I'm here to tell you that I'm into top gainer coins. Sometimes I used to create a signal by myself. You understand? So they go this way. I'm the one that on our group that used $250 to made up to 800, and today is not even finished. I have more than almost 820 something dollar. You understand? So it's not easy, but you have to phone 247. You understand? To monitor the market and how it goes. Sometimes the market goes against, but all they have to do is to have the patience and know what you're doing. You understand? It takes time to learn.
Yes.
If that time, then you learn it and you'll be happy with yourself. You understand? So it's not easy. I saw when a lot of people saying the magic or something like it's real, and I'm the one that give me the testimony. It's not easy. You understand? It's not easy, but I know what I passed through. if I get that. It's not even up to a month. You understand? It's not up to a month. So I use my hand and create the sachets by myself. I create the signal by myself. Sometimes I don't pick signal from the group. Sometimes I just went into the market and just choose by them, just say from the top gainer coins, like 3 of them or 4. Then I check the market and see how it goes. You understand? I just use only 15-minute chart to check the market and enter the market, and it always deliver to me. Even when it goes against me, I have to have the best for you to deliver. So that's the thing. I want to thank him and thank you so much. I already greeted him. I want to get him here now so that everybody will hear me. So that's my testimony. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right. We really appreciate.
I was shocked when you.
What?
I was shocked when you said with $250 we were able to convert it to 800. It's shocking, you know, because in less than a month, that means you are doing this.
Yeah, I don't used to sleep. Oh. I don't used to sleep. I ain't too much.
Wow. 100%, 300% in less than a month. You see, that's why he's saying it's not easy, because he know the way. By the way, before he started trading with top gainers coin, he had his money in the deep, minus 50%. All right. But he did not give up. He actually went ahead, got that $250. He said with $100 and something, took it to 250 and then kept going. So if you are here and you have your money, he has thousands of dollars in the deep, but he decided to start practicing with $250. And I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how he does it. Extraordinary.
Yeah.
That's great. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate the testimony. And I know that, I mean, all the other leaders in the house are listening to this testimony, and this will actually build their mind up to let us know that, yes, the top gainer strategy is indeed working. It's working. I don't care whatever anyone is thinking. It works when you work it out. It works when you take the step. I want to say congratulations, sir. Let's keep this up and let's all build it together. Thank you so much. Let's hear from the next person at the direct. Let's hear from at the direct. And if there is any other person in the house, please just kindly signify by raising up your hand, please. Thank you so much. At the direct, you can have the floor, please.
All right, good evening, guys. I want to appreciate all the leaders here, Coach Nnamdi, Coach Sheye, and every other leaders. Thank you so much. It's been a long week for me and some other leaders in the house. Actually, Top Gainers Coin, I will only buttress a bit about it. You know, before now, I've been dropping signal based on my own little knowledge about Top Gainers Coin, but I want to converse that since yesterday that I've added RSI and another strategy, Bolinga. I've been using Bolinga actually, but RSI and the other smart money. Okay. Yeah, smart money.
Smart money concept.
Yeah, smart money concept. I want to tell you, I've been firing like no sleeping again. And today I'm so free now. I just finished my exam, so I know I'm very free to jump on any trade now. And I'm sure my leaders has been seeing some of my results from their back office.
Definitely.
So I want to encourage everybody. I want to encourage everybody. You see, Top Gainers Coin, I just want to use my little experience to encourage everyone here. I must tell you the fact, if not because of Deep, okay, there won't be anything like Top Gainers. Or there might be, but it might take a long time to discover. You know, it got to some point that I was so angry. I'm seeing a lot of money on Deep. I cannot trade. Even the little that I still have, I cannot enter because signals are not coming. You know, so that is why sometimes situations make you to discover the best of yourself. Okay, so this is me encouraging everyone that if the little me can do it, everyone else can do it. And now our coach, our leaders has make it so simple for everybody to know more about Top Gainers. Okay, I must confess to you, it's somehow surprising when I saw a signal from my downline today. I was smiling. He actually said it to me personally. I was like, what is good? Will you shut up? I was so shocked and amazed, like, what is going on? Mr. Dimeji, you sent me a signal. What is going on? And before I know it, I actually took the signal, but I was still surprised. I was like, But yesterday, we just did the same yesterday. And, after the coin sold, I chatted him personally. I said, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because he has been my downline for a while now, and he has been disturbing, this Top Gainers coin. He's working. I know he's working, but I really want to know it. I don't want to be disturbing you for signals again. And I'm happy that he sent me that signal and it eventually sold. So if someone like that has been disturbing for signals can come up with a signal through the little knowledge we inculcate yesterday, that means nothing is stopping everybody. I don't want to hear any excuses again now that I don't know it. And my very good upline has created an avenue that even if you said, okay, you want a physical class, we are ready. I am available. Mrs. Ngozi is available. Coach Cheye is available. And we keep having a Zoom meeting time to time here also. So I don't want to hear any excuses that I'm not trading again. This is real. Top Gainers Coin is doing magic. Can you imagine that with RSI now, I can just check 1, 2 coin. I can put 1 billion and drop my phone somewhere. Because it's very certain now that your money is coming out. Do you know, before now, I used to check if my coin has sold. But now, since yesterday that I've been using that RSI, I am more confident now. You know what I do? I'll just go to my Binance, check available USDT, check another strategy, another signal, enter, bam. So I want to encourage everybody that Top Gainers Coin is doing magic, is doing wonderfully well, and everyone is testifying. The good part of it is, RoyalQ bring all of us together. It's not as if we are sugarcoating anything here. We are family through RoyalQ. So I will not be saying, okay, because somebody has said it, okay, let me just say something that will make everybody happy. This is something every one of us has been doing. And so everyone, the remaining people that have not been trading using Top Gainers Coin, I want to encourage all of you that you can do it. Okay? What I do most time is, if you know you are having difficulties in trading, call me. This is what my coach, this is what my upline has taught me with. And I added it to my own personal development. I encourage people, I give them platform to, okay, you don't understand it. Call me, let's see a screen. Let me see the way you're setting it. Do it yourself. 1, 2, 3 times. I'm sure the first time you're going to get it right. So I want to encourage every one of us to give it a try. Gainers Coin is doing magic. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Adi Direct. All right. So remember, as a team, we've had a least performing coin strategy. We have had different. Mr. Shaye told me there's a top gainer strategy. I said, we don't need to be chasing. But then Adi Direct kept saying it's working. I said, okay. Thanks for bringing this to our knowledge. I sat down. It's working. So that means there's a momentum push. And this is top gainer mode. It will likely deliver some results. And I said, okay, what's the safest way of navigating it? Bulinga added 1 or 2 things, and that is where we are today. So thank you very much. Idea. And this is one of the things that let me know that I have not even discovered. There is want everybody to just understand and be urgent. Thanks once again, Mr. Ade Direct.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you. Mr. Ade Direct, once again, want to say thank you. We appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much. And just we're going to call on Mr. Amadi Ezirim, to give his own testimonial. But I just want to say this. The only person that can stop you from succeeding with this with RoyalQ using our top gainer strategy, the only person, there's someone that can stop you, and that only person is nobody but you. If you don't stop yourself, then you are unstoppable. I tell you that confidently, boldly. I tell you, if you don't stop yourself, then you are unstoppable. So make the right choice. Get back to those videos. If you have not watched it, or if you watched it and you don't really understand it, get back to it, watch it again, and ask questions. Ask questions. I love the leadership of this energy team. Ready to speak with you, ready to answer your question and take you from where you are to the next place. So let's have Mr. Amadi, kindly unmute yourself and let's hear from you, please. Thank you so much. Mr. Amadi, kindly unmute yourself and let's hear from you. Okay, fine. Let's have Mr. Izu. Mr. Izu, kindly unmute yourself.
Good evening, all. I really want to appreciate the leadership of this group. The boss, I hail. I'm always loyal. Mr. Sheye, kudos, well done. My own is, I will not say is a testimony, but I really want to appreciate everybody in this group. And I want to encourage all of us to just tighten our seatbelt because more strategies are going to unfold very soon. What you will have learned is a tip of an iceberg. Research is still going on and will be unfold very soon. At least our top gainers coin is doing wonderfully well. If he's doing 80%, we will see how we'll make it to be doing 95% very soon. Because throughout yesterday and today, I was looking at something. I tried to add this FIBO retracement to see how to match it up with that our first top gainers coin, and the result is looking amazing. So maybe when it is out, maybe now they will need to test it first, and if it's positive, they will launch it to the group. We should just tighten our seatbelt very well. Things are going to unfold. That's the only thing I can say for now. Please, I encourage all of us. We have not been doing bad, but we need to put in more effort. The man that converted 250 to 800, maybe later I'll give you a call to know how you are doing it. Because even me now, I can't even sleep at night, but I'm not making that kind of money. So I'll need to learn from you. Thank you very much. Why are you laughing, Sheye? Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Izu. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate all you do. Definitely we do. I appreciate you, sir. Yes, let's hear from you, Mr. Amadi.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
sir.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yes, we can hear you.
Coach Nande, I greet you. It has been a long time. Coach Sheyi and the rest of you. I appreciate all of you for all the wonderful innovations you are bringing to this group to ensure that we keep on flying on eagle's wings. I am happy being here. Although mine is not a testimony, but I have already made up my mind whether the deep or the pump. We are in this business and we are not going back. So I'm a new person, but I've seen how things are moving here, and I've discovered that there is no other place I need to be if not here. The top gainers strategy, I've not applied it anyway because of for over 3 months now, my fund has been on deep. I traded this ARB, and since that time it has been on deep. So and I'm looking for a way to see how I can get another fund to at least try these top gainers that has been raining like water here and there. They are saying do this on top gainers. So by the grace of God, I will try it. I will actually try it. So I just want to appreciate all of you and said we are
All right,
together.
all right, all right, sir.
All of you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Definitely for the coins that are in the deep, the assurance is that they're coming out, sure. And no, there'll be, of course, definitely there's no money loss. There'll be no money loss. That is guaranteed. That is why we are with RoyalQ. Money are secured in our Binance, so no money lost. All right, thank you so much. We appreciate. Let's have the next person, Franklin Honora. Thank you so much.
Thank you for this expose on the top gainer coins. I'm already practicing, but I haven't really traded with it. It looks very exciting and interesting. Even the testimony is very inspiring. I just wanted to ask, I have 3 trades that are in the deep. Does it make sense to take the loss of one of them? That one is about 20% in the deep. Is it necessary? Can one just take the loss and in order to participate in this top gainers coins? Just a question.
Okay, what I can say about that is that as our presentation, as our training goes on, Coach Nadi is gonna, I'm sure he has heard what you have said now, and I'm sure he's definitely going to have to say something about it. And but for me, from my own side, I will not tell you to do that. I will tell you to just get something that you can be using to practice the top gainers coin, because the time will come when this coin will come out of the deep and you will have enough. We don't want a situation whereby when your coins comes out of the deep, that's when you now start asking questions. How do I use top gainers coin? You might be wasting time. But if you're able to raise, no matter how small it is, all right, to start practicing it. At the training on Thursday, somebody used $10 and it sold off. Somebody used $10 and it sold. So if you're able to get something that you can just be using to practice, while you're practicing, before we know, our coins comes out of the deep, and when it comes out of the deep, one thing is certain: you will have mastered it. So you can now start doing it the best way you're supposed to do. How do I mean? Run on your 300 trades, master the 300 trades, master the top gainers coin, and you know the way it's done. So when your money comes out of the deep, you are good to go. In short, you will not really need any leader except to just call them to say, hi, hello, I'm doing good. Just want to say hello to us. I hope that is understood, sir. So before we go to the next, item on the agenda, I just want to say this. I want to say this because, this will really help us if we can take time to focus on what we have with RoyalQ. All right, I'll say, Coach Nnamdi will always say that it can't stop anybody from going after what I term as Ponzi. Anything outside there that says, bring your money, we're going to do it for you, or bring 1 million, we're going to give you 10 million within the next 3 weeks. It's Ponzi. It's a lie. It's a bundle of lie. The reason why I'm saying that is that some people, some members are still here and they're still looking at Ponzi. Listen, you'll be left behind. You'll be left behind. We have just 34 of us at this meeting. I was expecting that we're going to actually hit as much as 50, 100. We have 34. But for the 34 of us to be here, that means that, yeah, we had option of not coming, but we chose to be here. Why? Because we want success. So if you have team members that are still chasing Ponzi, just let them understand Ponzi will go and close is a normal thing, and they will lose money is a normal thing. But please, enough of losing money. Let's be smarter. Let's be wiser. Let's take back what has been taken from us. And with RoyalQ, this is very, very possible. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Don't blame me, I'm speaking this way. It's because I know what I've been through and I know what I'm actually benefiting now. All right. And yes, for almost majority of us that we have our coins in the deep, let's relax. It's coming out, but let's master and know the way to succeed better so that when it comes out, we will not start learning by then. Who knows? Maybe when it comes out and you want to start learning, I might be so busy. Every other leader might be so busy generating income. I hope we understand that. Please, if we actually heard what I said now, just type yes. Just send it, put a chat there, yes, please. If you actually got this message I said now, just put on the chat, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Oh, is it only Coach Nnamdi that's understood what I just explained now? If you understand what I've explained now, talking about focus, just put a yes. Let me also put a yes to let you know that I understood what I've just said. All right. Amadi, thank you so much. Madam Gozi, thank you so much. Flourish, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Franklin, Joel, Josh, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Purity, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Purity, for coming on, for attending this meeting. Purity is at the direct there. Purity is not in Nigeria, so I really appreciate her for being at this meeting.
Sure, my baby is here,
let's say Kenya. Yeah. So I really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone.
Kenya, yeah.
Oh. All right. So thank you so much. At this junction, I'm going to hand over back to Coach Nnamdi. So we'll be able to get the next speaker and then we can move ahead successfully. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Coach Nnamdi, over to you, sir.
Awesome handling of those parts. Thank you very much for all those who shared their testimonials. We just want to inspire the team so that people will wake up. And I want to say this very soon. Before the end of June, all the monies in the deep would have likely been. Depends on your nature. The man who said he wants to sell some part of this money. Depends on how much is at stake and what a 20% loss give to you. So, but I will tell you to be patient, right? Just be patient. Just look for another $100. Yes, look for another $50 and get started. I always say money in the deep to just be taking forever, but you can actually begin now to do something radical that will lift you to greater heights. So at this point, I want to actually call on Madam Ngozi, another leader, my V3 leader who has led hundreds of people in this business. Somebody who understands what it is to build a structure, and want to listen to for V2 is. All right, and once she's done talking about that, I'll come back and show you weekly and monthly chat, and we'll take it from there. So, Madam.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, boss. Good evening, my boss of the boss.
Good evening, ma'am.
Boss. Good evening, Ogashe. I call you boss of the boss because you're more than a boss. Thank you for being our leader, our coach, our everything. Because without you, we wouldn't have been where we are today. Without you sticking to RoyalQ since 2001, that all of us put head in pom, you know. So you're still there. So it's you that made it possible that we are able to come back to RoyalQ. And so far, so good. RoyalQ has been God sent. RoyalQ has been God sent. So if you're here, maybe you have done RoyalQ before, coming back thinking that RoyalQ is still the same. No, it's not the same. And don't have that in mind, because if you have that in mind, you will not be able to go out there to let people know that RoyalQ is superb. So I'm here to tell us on how to be able to move from where we are to where we want to be. That you join RoyalQ today, don't allow yourself to be where you are. With all the strategy on ground, with having superb leader, coach, we have it all. And you have what it takes you to be confident enough to be out there and tell people, come, let me show you. Let me cut so for you. Let me show you what will, put food on your table without you stressing yourself, without you going out, being in the sun. That's RoyalQ. So my journey with RoyalQ has been so wonderful. So RoyalQ, strategy for you to be in your V2. Strategy for you to be in your V2. What works for me? That's what I want to share. You might have some leaders might have other things, but what works for me, and I enjoy it most. I don't stress myself. Just you and your status. This business is something that you don't need to keep it to yourself. You make more money. Yes, you trade. How much capital are you trading with? And for you to, get more capital to join to your trade, you need to share the opportunity. I started with $250. Yeah, $250. I started with $250. Okay, that was the first 8th of July. July 8th, yeah. I started with $250. And immediately I started sharing the opportunity. I have not even know very well that RoyalQ have changed. There is so many things. All this training have not been there, but I knew that RoyalQ, since that 21, after all we have done, that RoyalQ still remain. I know that there must be something unique about it. Immediately I start sharing the opportunity, to my own my people, my team member that have joined 2021 that have not activated. I call them that RoyalQ. I'm going back to RoyalQ because our hearts has bought. We have done so many. So we have even lose hope on online. But RoyalQ is not that online business. It's unique. It's not just online business. When you see RoyalQ as your shop, your daily shop, your physical shop, you're gonna do well. I see RoyalQ as my physical shop. Okay, when I join, I start introducing people. Before I know it, I raise another 25. I raised another 25, $250 from my, bringing in people, making it 500. And that $500, before I know it, it gets to $1,000. That's it. So I use my status. My status is my strong point. It's my power. Okay. When I put down, the business I was doing before, if I'm to tell people, come and join me in that business, it's like everybody is doing that business. All right. So when I put that business in my status, it's what they have known me for, and it's what other people are doing. So I need to start putting this RoyalQ on my status. Immediately I start putting it, people were like, Angie, this one is what? Even those people that have called to join me for that my previous network, they were the one that are calling me now. They're the one that were, chatting me up. What is this? Oh, crypto. I want to know more about crypto. I have been hearing this. I have been hearing that about crypto. This one, that one. Government said this, government said that. And secondly, you need to know whatever that you need to put time to know what you are into. Give yourself time to study. Give yourself time to watch videos so that you'll be able to sell yourself. So when they ask me that, I will explain, okay, crypto is this one, that one. RoyalQ is the best way to go about it. They feel that to them, they knew they're like, oh, this, what you are into. I will join you. Before you know it, the person will now sign up. Just from there, because I'm projecting and giving them what they want. I'm not even the one going to them, because some of them, I don't even have their, some of them I don't, I have forgotten that I have such people in my chat, in my contacts. So for me to go through my contact and start calling people, you see, it will take you time. You might not even remember the people that will like have in your mind that, if I call them, they will join me, might be not be the one that will join you. Do you understand? So they like, I'm giving them what they want to, get. I will join you. Also for me, this one, before I know it, chat start coming. And I make sure that I put something down on my status every day. There is never a day I wake up, I will not say, God, thank you. The next is to, you see things about RoyalQ, you see things about, cryptocurrency. Okay, you see, then you make it fun, you make it, attractive, you make it worthy for one to like. I put jokes, I put my pictures, so it attracts, it just get people in. Only my status. I never go for a street to prospect. So understand me. And with RoyalQ, it's just you inside. I have office that I do go to. I tell you, for 2 months, 3 months, I have not been to that office, just me and my phone. That this one that is like hammering people, it don't get to my skin, it don't get to me, because I don't have the need to go out there and start talking to people shop by shop, come and join me for RoyalQ. There is a call for that. You will still do that, but at the beginning, make it like, attractive. Let people not see you as maybe you're just begging them that you want to make money from them. No, now they're the one that want you to show them how you make your money. And how you keep yourself matters too. Yes, you're talking about RoyalQ. RoyalQ gives you thousands, give you millions, give you this, give you that. How do you project yourself? You might not have start making that money, but project yourself as somebody has been, somebody that has already seen that money. Snap pictures to your DP. Look good. Let them see that money that you're talking. Let's see that post that you're projecting in your status. Let them see it. That's what works for me. And that's why I'm sharing it.
Wow. I think maybe the network must have threw her out. I hope she could rejoin again. Absolutely. I mean,
I'm back. Network.
yes.
Village people, not this time around, not now. They're late. So as Sam said, so one is for you, when people like, when you come out, when they see, they know that, this person is real, making money. You don't look tattered, even if that money has not yet come in. This industry is industry that's, for the fact that that this is real. People go out there and market Ponzi. People go there and market nonsense. Make it, they will hype it. Despite that it's not fact, despite that it's not real. And you that is marketing something that is real, something that that is a skill. Some people pay big time money to learn this, and you're giving it out there free. You're showing people opportunity that will turn them, that will turn them into millions in years to come. You have to keep that. You have to carry yourself as in that you know what you have. Don't let people look down on you. Don't let people see you. This one that is coming to tell me that RoyalQ do this. Look at how he's looking. I want me to come and be with you. No, people believe what they see. They believe what they hear, and inside you're just giving them the real thing, the 100% in thing, not just you want to roll them into business that is not working, because you have tested it and see that it's working. That's where you help you to build your capital. It helps you to build your team. My husband is now V2. I work it out all alone. I personally registered 15 people. Then the other 5 come from my success line. from his success line. The other 5 come from there. Many of them is in my status. I have Newi, it's from my status. I have Way, it's from my status. They saw it. I have Madam Veronica, it's from my status. I don't know, those people that have not even like think of, to share the opportunity with them. So status works faster. It works very, very faster. Start making use of your status. Then start projecting yourself as somebody that is doing business that works millions. RoyalQ is business that works millions of dollars. You project yourself like that. People will see you like that. Okay. Then I have talked about you getting yourself good pictures. Once in a while, put your pictures, People were like, babe, you're shining. Oga, you're shining. This economy is not telling on you. Yes, because I'm doing cryptocurrency. That would be, I'm using RoyalQ to trade my digital asset in Binance. Okay, and this business we're doing, not that your money is saving your Binance. You're not giving your money to any. That's it. Okay, so that's how you get more people. And even my husband, I want to share this testimony. Permit me to share this testimony, although this is not testimony time, but I will have to share this testimony. My husband, when I started with that $250, I started helping out. When I make that up to 500 and start trading, make 1,000, I start helping out in little things at home. My husband was like, this one you're doing, this one you're doing that. And I told her, is that 2,000? Because when that 2021, I did well. I make money with RoyalQ. One platform just took everything. I would draw my money and go and put them. Where shall we have paid our school fees? Okay, that one aside. So I now start doing, one little thing at home, breakfast, dinner. My husband was like, where is this money coming from? And now like, okay, honey, is that RoyalQ that I did 2021? I'm back to them. Say, I promise you, I'll not do any Ponzi, because Ponzi dealt with me. I had attack 3 good times. Everything gone. I now decided I will not do anything. I give myself 3 good months. And I thank God I did not leave RoyalQ platform. I left other platform. I closed it up. Only RoyalQ, because of Brown Nand, I didn't leave RoyalQ platform. So from there, we now start chatting and I get back. So before you know it, I now be doing 1 or 2 things. My husband was like, shoo. So the RoyalQ is still working. Then why did you leave it and be doing all those ones? I was like, it's life now, there must be experience, and experience is the best teacher. So, and that's okay. Since the RoyalQ is working and I've seen what you have been doing, I will support you. And that gave me, that was 3,400,500 and something. I was able to get 4,000 USDT then, and I joined. So that's how today. But that money that he gave me, the man no they do anything again. No, I gave you $4,000 now. I mean, you said that you have $4,000, that the money you use it to get up to $4,000. You like, but I'm happy that I'm doing it because the money is coming forth. Right? So RoyalQ, that's how we know. Before you know it, it has been a household business. He's even telling people, my wife is into cryptocurrency, is doing this. And one guy was like, you're a very lucky man, no? Your wife is into cryptocurrency, is trading. That is beautiful. So that's it. That's when you do something that you know that is legit and not something that will not bring you down, and something that will not tarnish your image. Integrity will be tight. Trust will be tight. We have to get all those things back. Even some of your friends that like, okay, you have done it before, because of all those things, you have lost your integrity, your trust. Gradually, when you're doing this and making money, you see them coming back to you. So first of all, get your status on, then get yourself on. You see people, they will be coming from. You don't need to struggle to get people to join you in this business. That's the part I'm telling you. I tell you, if I come out, any day that I come out, I'm not giving it as any day that I'll come out, people must, Angie, what's the secret? What's the secret? RoyalQ. Because at my own comfort, as in my own gong, I they think they make money. So it's good. Sorry, oh, my car is. Come and take this thing and control the car. My car is alerting. So that's it. Then that's how to go about you getting your V2. With that, before you know it, you will be in your V2. My husband didn't take me anything to be in V2. I worked it out. And even my second account, I have started working on it because I have gone back to my main account being V3 and working another V2 account. Believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. Set your goal and pursue it. And that team bonus is something else. When you get to V2, you know what I'm saying. That V2, and with the V2 now, I don't remove money from my trading. What our house expenses is from that team bonus. And that's why I make sure that my team people, they trade. Some of them are here. Some they will put a signal. Some of them will not like. No, I'm the one that will call them. And before you know, they will see the zeal in me and they're picking up. So whoever that you bring into this business, try to hold that person hand in hand. Before you know it, they will get more people. You will not be the only one working that V2 alone. Because V2, you just need your tree. Through your tree gets anything they get, make it up to 20. You're in V2. So it's not something that if you don't have that ability to get the 20 by yourself, get the 15 by yourself, work with your tree. Make them trade very well. Before you know it, they will now start bringing people. Even my success line in Newi, when he enter, he don't want to bring people, but now he's the one that canvassing for people because he see that what he was telling me that our team is so different for what he has been because he has done it before that 2021 that it was not the same. We don't even know what to have in this our team. We have boss that pass boss being boss Nandi. So RoyalQ V2, if you're not V2, try and be in V2 before this bull run starts. Because the money that you make there, it will wow you. It will like, where have I been? The money that I make from team building from that RoyalQ V2 is what is taking us house expenses. So it's beautiful to be in V2. Try and work it out and be in V2. Open your mouth, your status, and talk to people about this business because it's real. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Madam Ngozi, for that's a very powerful secret of using your state. Now, I want to say this. As a V4 leader who is not even. So she just came back into RoyalQ, like she said, and decided to. All right. So even her upline it does not attend meetings. Okay. And of course, everybody has one thing going on that makes them to, keep to them. We know that they will all come back. But I tell you, if you're here and your sponsor is not active, because it'll be their fault, maybe one challenge or the other, or they just need some time to themselves. All right. Go to the group and scream out if you have any confusion. And, watch all videos, attend all meetings, do whatever you need to do. And I thank everybody for all your well wishes, good wishes. But it's okay. Too much thanks to me. It's not like it's me. All right. It's the team and the hard work of the leaders here. You are the extraordinary people that have made it possible. The ability to look back and say RoyalQ works. And for those who are trying Ponzi, yeah, go ahead, try it. We're not going to stop you. Those who want to move their money from RoyalQ to do Ponzi schemes because they're promising you 100% a month with you not doing anything. We've done all those things. We've done them. And maybe you need to risk and blow your account several times, and then you understand why we tell you not to waste your time on those things. All right, so right now we're going to the next item. Build your dream with the 300-day. All right, so let's listen to Mr. Shea as he uses the next 5 minutes or so to talk about the 300-day challenge and how you can use it to change your story in this bull run.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Coach Nnamdi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Madam Ngozi and all the leaders, I really want to appreciate you. The time is really far-fetched. So want to talk about how to build our dream, all right, with the 300 trade challenge. Now, I want to tell you one thing about this 300 trade challenge, right? No one is saying that the 300 trade challenge is going to take you, it's going to be so fast. Like RoyalQ is not a quick money making machine, or how should I put it? It's not something that will just bring the money like magic. But when you take it one step after the other, especially with the 300 trades challenge, you will surely love it. But Nnamdi, I need to share my screen because I'm going to have to use to explain. I want to share my screen.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I go ahead? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Let me just quickly go. Okay, so this is where we're going to use, like when we talk about 300 trades challenge, all right, what that simply means is that you're going to take 300 trades, all right, with a certain amount of money, starting with a certain amount of money, all right, and having a certain percentage. I'm sure you know our normal distance is 1.5%. Anytime we give signal, we say 1.5%, all right? But yeah, of recent, I've been doing 2%. With this new top gainer strategy, I'm actually on 2%. Personally, that's my own personal distance, but you know, we can still stay on this at 1.5. So this is the way it goes, right? This is the way it goes. Let's say you have a total amount of, let's say $500. That's all you have, and you want to start the trade. All right. And we're advised to, of course, you can't use the whole thing at once. So eventually, let's use $250, half of it. Half of it. I hope we're following. And yes, I'll prefer to use 2%. I'll prefer to use 2%. And then duration is going to be 300. Now, it is not 300 days. It is 300 trades. All right. We have $500. You're not supposed to use your total capital, to trade. So we're using 250, all right? And we'll use the rest for margin call, all right? And it's 2% interest rate, and the duration is 300 trades. 300 trades, not 200. So when we now go on the calculator, can you see the figure? If you can see the figure here, let me know. This is $94,808. When you use $250 at the interest rate of 2% for 300 trades, 94,808. Please let me just check how much that is in Naira. 94,000. Let me just use 94,000. Just a minute. 94,000 times, let's say 1,003. This is 122. Is it 122,000? Sorry, it's 122 million. Sir, ma, leaders in the house. With this particular 300 trade challenge, it's like miracle. It is called the wonders of
1,540.
No, I just want us to come down to the lowest. Okay, fine. Let me do it exactly. Let me do exactly what you want. Let's put at 1,005. So it's okay now. We now have 141 million Naira. With 141 million Naira, begin to think, what can you do with that? This is realizable when you work on the 300 trades challenge, which is compounding. Do we understand? Let's imagine we decide to say, okay, fine, somebody has as much, he has 1,000 within. And with the 1,000, yes, it's going to use half of it. So we say half of it, 2%, we're still taking 2%, all right? For 300 trades, please, let's check it out again. This is 189,616. Let's just do this calculation, and I'll now explain some things. This is, what did we call it again? Just a minute. 189, let's just say 189,000. So 189,000 multiplied by 1,500. Up we can see this is 283,500,000 naira. If you have that, what will you do?
All right, so I'm sure it's just a little bit of a network glitch, and Mr. Shea is going to join us back in a bit. All right. So I don't know if Madam Happiness is here now to give her testimony with her structures or her downlines. I know maybe she too is having some network issues, but whenever
Can
she
I ask you a question before they come?
Yeah, just hold on. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Ask your questions.
Okay, the question has to do with the 300 trade. You know, at the beginning, if you have $500, for instance, you share it into two and take 250 to take care of the margin call. Now, if we are compounding, that capital is going to grow. And as this is growing, are we not going to still be splitting it into two to take care of the bigger capital that we are using in terms of a bigger margin call?
All right, so remember the strategy I always tell people to do based on the general settings that we have. We have what we call general settings. Margin call 1, 0.01, 0.11. Margin call 2, 0.22. Margin call 3, 0.33. Margin call 4, 0.55. Now, if you use that setting, we always tell you to trade with 40% of your capital. 40% as first buying amount. Right, that's what we tell you to do during this bull run. So if you're trading with 40% of your capital, what does it mean? Let's just say, for example, you started with, let me just say, you started with $1,000, right? And I'm running through this, but I'm just trying to break it down fast. So you're taking 40% or 45% rather, 45%. So it's 450. The setting we have is 45% of your capital, because we want you to make a lot of money in the bullish momentum. So with $450, if your first trade gives you 2%, that is 2% times $450. That means you made $9 from that trade. Okay, $9 from that trade. So that means you had $1,000 before. Now you've made $9. That means you have 1,009. Okay, you now have 1,009. So your job is simple. Your job is to say, what is 45% of 1,009? What is 45% of 1,009? That is now 454. Okay.
Good evening. So I would like to ask this question because
Okay, please hold on. Am I not audible? Hold on now.
You're audible. I'm hearing you very well.
Okay, so iPhone man, please hold on. Please hold on. I'll come to you in a bit. All right, so you're now having 45% of 1,009. So this compounding is what you're going to have to do by yourself. All right. So 45% of 1,009 simply means 454. So remember, the first buying amount the first time was $450. Now you're doing 454 with this next trade. Now, if you make 2% of 454, 2% of 454 would be 454 will be under $9, right? Under $9. Yes. So remember, you had 1,009, right? 1,009 plus another $9. I'm just using round figure. I don't want to bother about the decimals. That means you now have 1,018 for this next. Now you have 1,018. The next question you need to ask yourself is, what is 45% of 1,018? That is 458. All right. That's 458. So that will be your first buying amount. So you just simply tell yourself, okay, what is 2% of 458? 2% of 458 is another 9.16, right? 9.16. So you had 1,018 plus that 9.16, let's say 1,018 again. That means you have 1,027. All right. So remember, if it was just $9, $9, $9, that's 9 times 3. All right. So you have 1,027, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, which is good. So you keep going that way. Initially, when you start, it look as if you're not really making any big jump. Okay.
Okay.
But just add that $9. It will get to a point, it will now be $10. Okay.
Yeah.
You get to a point, your profit will now be $11, $12, $20. And with the same capital, you are now positioned for, so, and you remember, when you import your settings, you just verify your first buying amount, right? Always.
Yes.
So you can always change your first buying amount at that screen to accommodate what it's meant to be. And as you go along, you can even edit your strategy and put your new first buying amount there in case you forget. So I don't know if I've answered your question.
Yeah. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you very much. So
I don't know. Can I come in?
All right. So okay. Go ahead. You can ask the
Good
question.
evening, Mr. Nnamdi.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, maybe for instance now, and you want to do compounding, and your capital, your principal is $300 for 300 trays. You understand? So is there any for us to do this margin calls? Because normally you have calculated that your $300 will give you so amount of money for 300 trays. So I'm asking, is there any for margin call for 1, 2, 3? Or maybe you just take that first buy, your FIB, your first buying amount for $300, then let your margin call be 0, which is not possible though. So I want to know, is it possible for you to use that $300 as your principal continuously to make sure that you get your 300 trades?
Okay, so great question. Let me answer this before I hand over to Mr. Shea to round up. Now here's the thing. When it comes to RoyalQ, I tell you never to trade without margin calls. Never.
But I'm talking about top gainers method.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Any method you're using. This is blockchain now.
Okay.
All right. This is blockchain. Any method you're using. All right. So this is the Bitcoin price. And at this point, Bitcoin would have been thinking you could come in here and make 2%. All right. This was the beginning of March, 13th of March. This was the dip most of us experienced. So imagine you came in here and it's 2%. You're expecting the 2%, and then it never came. And then the market decided to go down. Now, this is Bitcoin. It went down up to 20-something%. Of course, other coins did up to 50% and all that. Now, do you know that the person who traded with margin calls will get out of the trade faster? I don't know if you watched
exactly because you bought this.
Yeah, we trade 3 margin calls, or 4. So it's bringing down the average price. Each time is buying.
Because I noticed that, sorry to shut you, I noticed that most top gainers signals, they don't buy margins. They don't buy margin, they only sell once. The one I've been trading, they don't buy margin, they sell. Once I get the signal and I trade, they don't go to buy margin, they just sell.
Okay, how many trades have you taken?
I started 2 days ago and I've taken 11 trades for 300 trade.
I
started 2 days ago.
So don't worry, we have traded since 2021.
No. I've been trading normally. I'm talking about this compounding.
Yeah, I'm talking about top gainers. Okay. I say we have been seeing this market since 2021.
Yes,
and
I understand.
The best thing you can do for yourself is to always trade with margin calls so that when the trades go against you, you can quickly come out of it. So let me look for some examples to show you in a bit. All right. So look at this example. This is Alpine. Okay. Let's say at this point you came in and you're expecting to take 2%.
1.5.
Yeah, 2%. Yeah, and it didn't go through, and it went down. And we always say tolerate 20%. Do you know why we say tolerate 20%? Look at this. It went down by up to 27%.
So buy dips.
But did you notice that after it went down by 27%, it came back up by 19%?
Okay. Yeah, I can see.
But it didn't go up to this point too. But because you bought the margin calls, it brought down your average price. Before it did this kind of thing, your coin would have sold. it did not need to go back to this top. That is the beauty of those margin calls. So I have a video that explains the importance of margin calls and how they bring down the average price. So that is why we tell people, just make sure you are always trading with the margin calls. No matter how it looks like the market is facing up, the market can go down at any time. So look at this scenario now, it's went down. So we could repeat it again. If somebody came up here and wanted to buy, and then, wanted to take 1.5, it did not deliver, it now went down to this point. I tell you, when it went down to this point, it still came back up. The person who used margin calls will sell up faster because the person has bought more when it's cheap. So remember, you are selling bags of rice, right? And each one is 70,000 naira, just for example. And you have 10 bags. 70,000 naira, 10 bags, that's 700 now, right?
700,000, exactly.
And you want it to go to 800, so you can just quickly make some good money. But then the price went down to 50,000 naira per bag. So you know what you did? You went ahead, bought another 10 bags at 50,000 naira.
Okay.
That means pumped in another 10 bags plus your initial 10 bags, right?
Exactly.
And that means your initial 700,000 was in the market plus another 500,000, right?
Exactly.
1.2 million.
130,000, exactly.
That is 1.2 million, right? 1.2 million. So
1.3.
Yeah, the first bag was it 70,000?
700 and plus 5. That's 1.3.
Okay, it's 1.2 million. So yeah, let's just go ahead. So 1.2 million now. Now we're dividing it by 20 bags.
Okay.
You see that each bag is now 60,000 naira.
Exactly.
Instead of 70,000 naira, that was the first price.
Yes.
So because you bought several when it was cheaper, you brought down your average price. So tell me, you don't even need the price to go back to 70 before you make profits. Even at 65, you would have made profit also.
Exactly.
And if you were waiting for 80,
that's greediness.
If you're waiting for 80,000, if you didn't buy the dip, that's 10,000 per bag. But this time around, because you bought the dip, even you still make your 10,000 per buy price.
Okay.
That is why we tell people always trade with margin calls so you can bring down your average price when the market goes against.
Thank you for the information, because initially my own opinion is that maybe if you are doing the compounding, there's no point for marginal calls. Just compound with the principal continuously.
You need to use margin calls because it keeps you safe and gets out of the trade faster, even when the trade goes against you. Yeah.
Okay,
and of
thank you very much.
That makes it beautiful. And don't worry, you will still make money. Relax. You still make money. You still make a lot of money. All right. And that's why we tell people to build the business, because as you build the business, you will not be thinking of 300. It will be, you can make.
Of course, we are actually trying our best in our team.
Awesome. All right. So, Mr. Shea, you can round up that point and then we proceed.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate that. Yes, I believe that definitely you've actually broken it down. People have seen the way it actually works. And all I'm just going to encourage is that we need to inculcate that. The 300 trades challenge, we need to inculcate it, because I'll tell you, it's going to keep giving you, putting in the fire in you to want to keep going ahead, because there's something you're looking toward. All right, you're looking towards something, and since you're looking towards something, it's like a target, it's like a focus, and it's going to definitely move us ahead successfully, especially during this bull run. So I believe it's totally understood. I just want to say this also, that peradventure, some of us have not gotten it here, especially some of us in Lagos. I'm also asking Madam Ngozi that for those in Lagos, all right, maybe for Tuesday, our training day, I will actually break that down better. And of course, we'll also look into the top margin, top gainers strategy also. So I believe that is sorted, and I know that we're all happy about this. So the next level we need to go to is in respect of the if we have trade challenges plus questions and answer, and thank God our coach is here, all right, is here to help us, answer any of the questions. So if anyone of us asks question, all right, and questions in respect of the trade challenges that we have, please let's just signify by raising our hand so that we can now ask question and answer time.
Yeah, it looks
okay.
like
That means that okay.
Everybody's good. All right, super amazing.
Okay. Do we have any other person? We just want the hands raised up now so we know how many people, because we are also time conscious. All right, we're time conscious. We want to make sure that we finish the meeting on time. So is it just one person that has a question? If you do have a question, this is the time for you to ask your question. And yes, we're going to provide answers to them. Please, our leaders are in the house and they're ready to help us look into this and give us and guide us in the best way to go about it. Any other person? All right, while we wait for any other person, you can kindly unmute yourself. I have learned. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I hope you can get me, everybody.
Yes, we can get you. Thank you.
Okay, please. I just wish to ask that where can I find the trade settings, like for the respective amounts, $100, $200, $300, and $1,000. Please, where can I find these respective settings? Of course, for both one shot and cycle.
Okay, fine. In respect of the circle and one shot, yes, still going to be discussed. So that's going to be broken down today. But in respect of what you asked, where you can find the settings, one, your upline ought to have done that job. All right. I believe of course, I believe it has been dropped in the group over and over and over. Videos have been dropped to guide everyone. So if your upline is here, right, I believe. Please, is your upline here? Your team leader, is he here?
I don't know for now, because I don't know for now if my upline is in the group. If my upline is in this group call to say. I don't know if he's in this group call, but I'm sure she should be here.
All right, cool.
Do you know the person's name? All right, so just chat in the group. We'll take it from there. So the reason is this. The reason I always ask for uplines is because you are just one. So maybe he will be able to make sure he transfers the same knowledge to the rest of the remaining 9. But if your
Excuse me,
has 5 people,
because I think my upline showed me one shot, but I wanted cycle because I could analyze the market a bit. But I wanted cycle, and I don't think my upline has much knowledge over cycle.
Don't worry. So I'm going to mute you now. So here's the thing. Settings have nothing to do with cycle or one shot. Use the same settings for both. I'll call it, bring the meeting to an end, and I'll just end it quickly with one shot. One shot means end the trade. The trade ends. It doesn't go. The asset doesn't get bought again. It's the same number of margin calls. It's the same whole position. Remains the same apart from your clicking that you want this to. So what's the cycle? Cycle simply means. So maybe I'll just share my screen again. So in a moment. All right. So what are cycles? Market. I'm doing some of my analysis. I think the market is going. So the market is going to go from here to here. So look at where Bitcoin price is. All right. So I can decide to do.
Your screen is not showing, sir.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's network.
All right, it's okay now.
All right. So it means that 6%. All right. If you look at this from here to here, if BTC decides to move up, well, I want to take just 2%. I can actually take 2%. So what does that mean? It means it will sell, buy again. Give me that 1.5% or 2% profit, and then you can now say, change it back to one shot. Then when it sells, as far as settings are concerned, listen, it is the same set of settings. It is. Let me just quickly see if I can show you where you members meeting, but let me see if I can share my screen and show you this once again. If it's something I can quickly do, then I would love to just show you that. Okay, so let me just permit me to just try and share my screen. The network looks a little funny, but just a little patience, please. Let me try and share that screen. Let's see. Okay. Try to see. Okay. All right, so look at this. Settings, okay? It's the same settings. All right, it's the same setting from one shot to cycle. So if you look at this, execute this trade to be operating in cycle mode. Sell, to buy, sell, to buy, sell, and repeat. After selling, to buy again. To keep. After it sells, to buy again. How do you change it to one shot mode? You see, one shot is here. To take 3 cycles. After the second cycle, it will buy and go on the third. This one shot here, this place will no longer be cycle. It will be, we'll see one shot. What is there? So if you see one shot here, that means you're on one shot mode. All right. And then you can quickly decide if you want to continue or switch. All right. So when here shows one shot, what you're going to find here is cycle. You're going to find cycle here, which means if you tap on it, it will change it back to cycle. So it's important we get these basic things clear. It is the same settings. It's the number of margin calls, everything is the same setting. You are just deciding if you want to keep playing the market. And what determines if you want to keep playing the market? It depends on a couple of things. And one of them is the shape of the market. So look at this asset. This asset is an asset I can go into cycle for now. Why? Why do I say that? Now, this is the chart. So I'm just going to use this daily chart for explanation, all right? But if this were the 15-minute chart, this is what I would do. Now, if you look at this, the price is here, which means I can keep going until this thing hits 150.
The screen is still not showing, sir.
Yeah, maybe it's network. It showed and then, so. Is there anybody seeing my screen by any chance?
I'm seeing your screen. I'm seeing your screen.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right now.
All right.
I'm seeing it.
All right. So you see, that means this is the daily chart. It means that from here, I can take 151%. It could dip more. It could push this down more, but hey, deep if I want to. but I know it's when it starts moving, it's going to take me to 154%. So I can decide that, oh, let me just be cycling until the. Okay, that's what cycle means. Now that we're talking about this, let me go to a real. Let's see what BTC USDT has to say, and then we can call this meeting, call this a day. So look at this carefully. You're going to see, I want to show you something now, okay? Just allow the network to load. I want to show you where the neutral bar is. I want to show you, okay, it's here already. This is the equilibrium bar. Do you get it? This is the equilibrium bar. And you can see the premium here. It means that this, if it cycles. All right, so remember, we just want to even talk about the, just a moment. Let's look at the 4-hour candle. The 4-hour candle is saying this, all right? We're at premium level. And move forward, all right? So BTC can dip, a little bit. But then let's look at the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. And if you look at the weekly chart, this is why I say we might be up for some pump. The reason is this, simple, all right? This was where we were middle of March. This is the weekly chart now, and it's been more of bearish. Bullish move has come. So there could be, if there are 4 trades, all right? That is if the market decides to go up. Well, remember, it can also be reality of the market. This shape, if you see this shape, it hit the top, it comes. Do you understand? So all our trades within a very short time are likely going to come out of June coming in, between now and June. But let me show you. Well, let's just keep it that way because our time is, I can keep talking about these things. Let's just call it a day. Thank you for the sacrifices. This is a very long video. I forgot to chop it into bits. I apologize for that. Saying video will be uploaded and will be shared tonight or tomorrow morning. Make sure you watch it, get your downlines to watch it, and please build the business.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. I really appreciate that.
Don't be afraid of building the business. All right, use your status, make phone calls. We have videos, we have recordings of how to invite to the meetings. We have trainings of how to overcome objection, how to follow up, and how to talk to people. 1-hour training each for each of these skills. We have technology that can help you trade successfully if you can just learn. So there's nothing you're looking for that you cannot have on this team. The only question is, are you willing to limit yourself, or are you willing to take yourself and break boundaries?
Of course, you're willing. I would like to ask, when are we having this members meeting again? Because from the chart you showed, I really wanted to ask some questions, but I think because of the time, so maybe when next, or maybe on the prospect video or prospect meeting, I can ask.
Okay, we don't really talk charts in the prospect meeting, but next week Saturday we can. So, but what you can do is in the members group, just go there.
Okay.
Because right there in the chat, you can do a voice note or you can type your questions.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Arnold. I really appreciate it. God bless you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for sharing your amazing experience. For finding the time. Thank you very much, Mr. Shaya, Madam Ugazi, God bless you all.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, boss. I love.
Thank you, boss of the boss.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bosses and bosses.
Bosses of the bosses.
Thank you, Mr. Shi. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. J.
Everybody, thanks you for being here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's
Thank
nice.
you,
Good night.
bosses.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Good night, everyone.
Thanks,
Mentor
thanks, thanks.
NG, I thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
God
you and
bless.
good night.